In the ancient land of Canaan, where the fertile plains kissed the sky and the mountains stood like sentinels of old, there existed a pantheon of mighty gods. Among them, Baal, the Stormlord, stood supreme, his name whispered in awe by those who revered him. His stature towered over the pantheon, his countenance marked by a horned helmet that invoked the majesty of bulls and the power of thunderclouds. In his hand, he wielded a lightning bolt, a celestial weapon that he brandished with both awe-inspiring force and divine grace. With thunder in his voice and lightning in his hand, he was the master of the storm, the bringer of rain, and the champion of life against the encroaching shadows of chaos. Book I, The Challenge of Yam. In the ancient and mystical realms of the divine, a central myth tells of the epic struggle between Baal, the bringer of life-giving rains, and Yam, the fearsome god of the sea. Yam, embodying the chaotic and destructive force of the boundless oceans, harbored a relentless ambition to dominate the celestial pantheon and impose his will upon the earth. The heavens quaked and the oceans roared as Yam's wrathful presence grew. He unleashed monstrous storms and tidal waves, threatening to engulf the world in watery chaos. The other gods, fearing Yam's unchecked power, looked to Baal, the stalwart god of order and fertility, to challenge this menace. Baal, with his golden hair flowing like the sun's rays and eyes burning with determination, accepted the daunting task. He journeyed to the sacred forge of Kotharwakasis, the divine craftsman whose creations were unmatched in power and precision. Within the heart of a volcano, surrounded by molten rivers and shimmering sparks, Kotharwakasis crafted for Baal a pair of enchanted weapons, a mighty warhammer named Yegrush and a swift, deadly mace named Aimer. Each weapon was imbued with the essence of the elements, capable of channeling the very forces of nature. Armed with these divine instruments, Baal ascended to the heights of Mount Zaphon, the towering peak that touched the heavens. There, beneath the stormy skies and amidst the howling winds, he called out to Yam, challenging the sea god to a duel that would decide the fate of the cosmos. Yam emerged from the depths, his colossal form cloaked in shadow and sea spray, eyes glowing with malevolent intent. The battle that ensued shook the very foundations of the world. Baal's hammer struck with the force of thunder, each blow sending shockwaves through the air. His mace moved with blinding speed, cutting through the swirling waters summoned by Yam. Yam retaliated with waves that towered like mountains and currents that twisted and turned with the fury of the deepest whirlpools. The sea god's roars echoed across the sky, mingling with the crashes of Baal's attacks. The clash of their titanic powers created a maelstrom of elemental fury, a tempest that seemed capable of tearing the fabric of reality itself. For days and nights, the battle raged on, an awe-inspiring spectacle witnessed by gods and mortals alike. In a final, decisive strike, Baal called upon the full power of his enchanted weapons. Yegrush blazed with the light of 1,000 suns as it came crashing down, and Aimer struck with the precision of a lightning bolt. Yam, overwhelmed by the sheer force of Baal's assault, was cast down, his form dissolving into the churning waters. With Yam's defeat, the seas calmed, and the world was spared from annihilation. Baal, triumphant, stood as the new king of the gods, his victory heralding a new era of order and prosperity. The rains he brought nourished the earth, filling rivers and lakes, and fostering life in all its forms. The other gods, in reverence and relief, acclaimed Baal as their sovereign, and the myth of his epic struggle against Yam became a timeless tale of heroism, bravery, and the triumph of order over chaos. Book 2, The Seduction of Anat. Peace returned to the land, but Baal's trials were far from over. In the aftermath of his victory, he caught the eye of Anat, the fierce and beautiful goddess of war and love. Her admiration for Baal's strength turned to desire, and she sought to make him her own. With cunning and charm, she wove her way into his heart. Yet, Baal, ever vigilant, saw the danger in her passion. Though he admired her fierce spirit, he knew that to succumb entirely would mean to lose his way. In a dance of desire and restraint, Baal and Anat's bond grew stronger, built on mutual respect and understanding. Their union brought forth an era of prosperity, where love and strength intertwined, enriching the lives of mortals and gods alike. Book 3: The Descent into the Underworld. As the years passed, a new threat emerged from the shadows. Mot, the god of death and the underworld, envied Baal's power and the adoration he received. With insidious whispers, Mot lured Baal to his dark domain, promising power and secrets unknown. With the support of Asherah and the wise counsel of Anat, the goddess of love and war, Baal embarked on a perilous journey to challenge Mot, the god of death and drought, who had seized dominion over the earth. Mot, a formidable adversary with an insatiable hunger for life, threatened to devour Baal and bring about eternal barrenness. Against the counsel of his kin, Baal descended into the underworld, determined to confront the threat head-on. The clash between these two powerful deities began as the land flourished under Baal's care. Mot, envious of Baal's influence and the vitality he bestowed upon the earth, sought to assert his dominion. With a chilling whisper that echoed through the realms of the living and the dead, Mot challenged Baal, luring him into a confrontation that would test the very fabric of existence. Baal, courageous and unyielding, descended into the underworld to face Mot. The journey was fraught with peril. The vibrant god of the skies found himself in a realm where his powers waned and the oppressive darkness sapped his strength. Mot, towering and implacable, awaited him with a grim smile, his skeletal form draped in shadows. The battle that ensued was unlike any other. Baal's once radiant energy seemed to flicker in the oppressive gloom, his divine weapons, Yegrush and Aimer, felt heavy and sluggish in this realm of death. Mot, in contrast, grew stronger, feeding off the despair and decay that surrounded him. The clash of their powers reverberated through the underworld, a symphony of life and death locked in a deadly embrace. Undeterred by the looming shadow of death, Baal confronted Mot in a titanic struggle that shook the foundations of the underworld. With his lightning bolt and indomitable spirit, Baal fought valiantly against the forces of decay and desolation. The battle between life and death raged on, each blow resonating with the hopes and fears of mortals and gods alike. In a climactic moment of divine intervention, Baal's sister and lover, Anat, the goddess of war and fertility, joined the fray. With her fierce determination and unyielding courage, Anat unleashed her wrath upon Mot, driving her spear into the heart of the god of death. The earth trembled, and the heavens wept tears of joy as Baal emerged victorious, restoring fertility to the land and reaffirming his rightful place as the Lord of storms and renewal. The return of Baal was celebrated with great jubilation. Festivals and rites of thanksgiving marked his resurrection, as his followers rejoiced in the renewal of life and fertility. Songs and dances filled the air, and offerings were made to honor the god who had triumphed over death itself. This myth, rich in symbolism and profound in its portrayal of the natural cycles, became a cornerstone of Baal's worship. It was a timeless testament to the resilience of life, the inevitability of death, and the eternal promise of rebirth, a narrative that resonated deeply with the people who depended on the land's bounty and the rhythms of the seasons. Epilogue: The Eternal Stormlord. Baal returned to the world above, greeted by the joyous cries of gods and mortals alike. His journey had transformed him, deepened his wisdom, and strengthened his resolve. As the Stormlord, he continued to watch over the land, his storms bringing life-giving rains, his thunder a reminder of his enduring power. Anat remained by his side, their union a testament to the balance of love and strength. Together, they forged a legacy that would endure through the ages, a beacon of hope and resilience. And so, in the annals of time, the epic of Baal, the Stormlord of the skies, was etched in the stars and whispered by the winds. His tale, a saga of might, wisdom, and love, lived on in the hearts of those who revered him, a timeless reminder of the power and spirit of the great god Baal.
If you like my videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.